Hey guys, welcome back to the Snap Ring Chronicles. Today we're coming back at you with another tool haul. Yeah, this was another haul. I'm kind of like backed up right now. This is something I picked up a couple of weeks ago, and you might have seen some of it because I did a video on specialty. Uh, some of the stuff was in that video on specialty pliers or cutters. So you got a little taste of this haul here on that video, but there's so much other stuff in this other box here. I was kind of like figuring how, I don't want to make this into too long of a video because then it'll be too long, and I don't know, maybe you guys don't want to see something that long. But this is a pretty small box. You see here, my hand isn't that big. It's a pretty small box, but just full of stuff, crazy stuff. I picked this up at one of those places that has like they have booths. They rent out, I guess, and people have put whatever they have. Mostly I see is comics and stuff like that, memorabilia, posters, comics, figurines, some antiques. And they had this one guy, he left a couple weeks ago, but I bought this from him before he left. He would have a little bit of everything. He had comics, he had tools, he had housewares, all kinds of stuff. I don't know where he picked up this stuff. He probably was a handyman or something, and he found a lot of this stuff probably by the side of the road. But I saw this box and I was pretty intrigued by it. And what you're gonna see is what I bought, and everything in this box, the box included, was $20. So let's open it up. Okay, it's one of those boxes that has like a cantilever dish or tray on top that kind of folds back when you open it up. I like these boxes. Whenever I see them, I try to pick them up. Okay, this is what I found. This is what was in the box. Pretty much just jammed with, for the most part, screwdrivers. But a lot of good screwdrivers, not cheap screwdrivers. These are all like good brand name screwdrivers. Well, let's dive into it before I spend too much time talking. Here's a pair of snap ring pliers that was in there. This is a Waldes Trauk. I think that's what I could be butchering that name, but it's an old set of snap ring pliers. And they have like an interesting, I guess this is, wait a minute. I guess this is for closing them, and then you can switch them over here so you can open them up. So yeah, we had that in there. Let me scoot back a little bit. And some cutters. This is a no-name cutter. Not sure where it came from. Could be Taiwan or something like that. And here's a pair of Dimaloy pliers. This is the LN54, it looks like. USA Dimaloy makes good pliers. And I think I showed these before. These were like the set of or two identical cutters, precision cutters from the company Lindstrom, which made in Sweden, and these go for quite a bit online. I think they were like $40 a piece for cutters like this. And another needle nose. This one says Japan on it. It's probably an old Japanese one. And up here we have an Exolite 1/4 inch USA brand. And you're gonna see that a lot of these are starting to kind of get that rot in the handles, because you can tell when you open this box, you get that smell of kind of like vomit. So here's a 1/4 inch nut driver from Exolite. Here is a Phillips number 2 from Craftsman, in pretty nice shape. Here is a Hunter 3/16. Looks like a nut driver. Yeah, never heard of them, Hunter. And here's another Exolite. I think it's KST 101. Phillips USA. For the most part, all the screwdrivers are in decent shape, except for some of the handles, which are messed up and smell and are kind of like, I guess, degrading. Here's a small Exolite XST 100. And a kind of bad messed up tip Exolite also. Looks like a flathead, small flathead, kind of chewed up. Over here is, I'm gonna say this is, yeah, Crescent. This is a Crescent Phillips, I think number 302. It's an old Crescent. The P2 USA has kind of a hex shaft there. Here's another Crescent USA, flathead, kind of an unusual handle. I kind of like this handle. It's kind of different. Again, you can see this kind of deterioration of the handles. Here's a Fuller 313 Phillips. Here's another Exolite XST-102 Phillips number 2. There you go. And another from the same group, I guess. Another Exolite number 2. I guess this is 2 of the same one. Another Phillips, identical. Here's another small cutter. No name or country on this. Doesn't look that great. Maybe Japan or something, if I had to guess. Here's another Exolite LN268P 3/16 flathead. Decent shape. Here's a little, I don't know, one of those little throwaway tools, keys. Looks like a tile cutter. Drop forged is all I see. Don't see a country of origin on this or name. Here is don't see a name on this. If I had to guess, I would say it's another Exolite, just because it looked like the other one. But probably the name got messed. messed up. And here's another X-Lite, XST100. It's a file, actually. I wonder if they just took the handle off of an X-Lite that was broken and used it for a file. Let me see if there's a name on the file here. I doubt it came as a file. Here's a Weha. It says soft finish on it. PH1 by 80. It's a small flathead. Is that what it is? It's pretty pointy for a flathead. And pretty, maybe this was kinda, someone created a tool here, cause that tip looks kinda weird. That pointy like that, and the angle that sharp. Here's another, I'm gonna say this is another X-Lite, cause it looks like the other one. Looks very similar. I can't see any of the lettering. Here's an interesting tool. It's a General. Has a chuck on it. I guess this is for starting holes, maybe. You put a drill bit in there and maybe start a hole by hand, I'm assuming. Here's another General Hardware Manufacturing Company, New York, USA. And this looks like something similar. Put a small drill bit in there and probably start holes or something. Here's a little sheath, don't know for what, and there is Velcro attached to it. Don't know what someone was trying to do here. And here it says Persista. Looks like a set of screwdriver or screw starters. I guess you would put this down and it would hold the screw until you could start it, and then you pull it out, or you pull it out and it holds the screw, and you push it back in and it releases the screw. It's like two flatheads and a Phillips. X-Lite X108 Phillips. And another X-Lite driver. Their hex driver. This is the 1/4" one. Let me go back to these screw starters, because I think I did see a name on them. This one says Made in USA and HGG Co. Los Gatos, California. I don't know if you can make that out. There. And the other ones, Made in USA, same thing, HGG Co. HJJ Co. Los Gatos, California. And here's another X-Lite R3164 flathead. Not bad. And this looks like another X-Lite XST101 Phillips with a, looks like a hex shaft. Has a little bit of pitting on it. Here's another X-Lite. Looks almost similar to the last one I had. XST 101 Phillips. Decent. They're all pretty decent except for a couple. Here's another nut driver. This one's also Hunter 3/16. Yeah, I never heard of Hunter. You guys know Hunter? Let me know in the comments, because I never really heard of them. This looks like another Weeha soft finish PH1 by 80. It's made in Germany. And on the side here you can see it's ESD safe, anti-static, and some German lettering on the bottom. I guess just repeating the same thing in German. Here's another Exolite Phillips number 2. A small Exolite. I feel like there's doubles here of a lot of these screwdrivers. And here's an Exolite small R3324. This is looks like a tiny, if I can get it to focus, it's like a tiny flathead. I kind of dig these. Looks a little bit messed up on the tip, looks bent there, but hopefully not too bad. I kind of like these little tiny thin screwdrivers. And here's a Stanley Handyman 65-321 USA. This is a Phillips. It says number 1 Phillips, made USA, alloy. Pretty good shape. Here's a Roscoe Phillips, kind of chewed up on the tip there, so it's seen better days for this Roscoe. I think Roscoe's usually made in the USA. There's a wire stripper. Who made this? K. Miller Tools Company, Westfield, Massachusetts, Model 100, Model 101 with springs. So it's a little stripper from, what did I say? K. Miller Tool. Here's another key. Looks like they attached a Phillips head to it. Another Exolite X101 Phillips number 1. Some pitting on the shaft, but the tip looks not too bad. And another Weeha screwdriver. The leathering is gone on this one except for over here. PH1 by 80. It's a flathead, made, I think you still make out, made in Germany. Here is another Hunter 5/16. It's like a hex screwdriver there. And a really bad nut driver, probably made in China, no, Taiwan. So one of those really cheapy Taiwan nut drivers. Here's another Phillips number 2 Craftsman, in decent shape. And another Exolite R5324, small flathead, looks good. Another Exolite XST 101. I think I have a couple of these in here already. And here's one. This looks like an Exolite X108 Phillips. Handle, tip looks okay. Handle looks deteriorated, and I can smell it. It stinks. And another Taiwan nut driver, 7/32, really cheap. What else is in here? Instead of these bit style nut drivers from DeWalt, 5/16 and a quarter and a 3/8. They have they're magnetized on the ends. And a tiny screwdriver. No writing, but the tip looks okay. Can't tell much about that. Looks kind of cheap. And here is another Exolite, a small flathead. Tip looks chewed up and pitted, but looks like it can be resurrected, that tip, if you work on it. And here's a screwdriver shaft with no screwdriver. Maybe it belonged to that handle we saw, that Exolite handle that had the file in it. And up here, not much except a Parker ball pen refill that's still working, and one of these tube what does it say? Mosedale Manufacturing Company, Reliance tool. This is one of those tools where you put the toothpaste tube in it, and it squeezes the tube all the way so you can get every last drop of toothpaste out of it. So these were kind of popular back in the day. And over here, not much else. Some Allen keys, a lot of fuses and stuff like that, some screws and a hook, and that's that. Well, yep, that's it. That's what I got. This is the tool haul. This is like I said, pretty much this is a screwdriver's tool haul, and decent quality screwdriver haul, not just a lot of crappy screwdrivers. These, for the most part, they were Exolites, I think, and they make pretty decent style screwdriver. I think this is probably a box from more on the electrical side of things, because of the screwdrivers and the small cutters that were like really precision, for like precision electrical work and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all I got for now. Could you believe all this fits in this tiny box? Let me just measure this box. It's 13 inches by maybe 6.5 inches, and wow, I'm shocked at how many screwdrivers and tools fit into this small box. So alright guys, that's all I got for now, so I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.